field filming and, just all this stuff as possible. Because, I mean, quite literally any time from now until the next 2-3 weeks, we're going to have a new baby boy in the house. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. The wife is insanely pregnant right now. So we are getting everything in line.
You're tying everything down.
For baby. Yeah, battening down the hatches. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to be able to get everything shot and done, and that way I can be here. I can be at home. I can be a dad, and then I can edit as well. But it's like, man, when the kids are, babies and toddlers, that's the fun stuff, Then they get lippy.
Yeah. Then by 3, they know everything. So you better get all caught up on your Peppa Pig. Better start taping them now.
Right.
And because
DVR ready.
I'll tell you, we already got 15 Peppa Pigs taped. But YouTube's great for that. But yeah, Ruby, he loves his Peppa Pig and his Top Wing. And
nice.
I'm like, oh crap. And so does Piper. And well, congratulations. Do you have a name picked out for the little booger?
Yeah, so we're going to call him Lincoln, actually. Lincoln? Yeah. Honestly, like, I'm such a history freak anyway, such a nerd. But I
Link's
wanted
a good
to name
nickname.
him. That's what I thought too, but I wanted to name him Kennedy at first. And then I was like, God bless it. Like, I know way too many Kennedys. It's not like, it's not going to work.
But how many Links do you know?
I was like, 0.
Yeah. I like it.
And so that's why I was like, sweet. I'm like, I like it. So he can go by Link, or he could go by Lincoln if he wanted, whatever. I don't care. I just think it's kind of cool.
So what middle name did you pick?
We're going to go with Joshua, excuse me. So yeah, Lincoln Joshua.
Well, you could always go by LJ.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. Oh my gosh. See, there's so many possibilities now. This is great.
And you never know, because he's never going to hear you, so Heard is never going to be in there.
That's a fair point.
I never heard you, Dad. Never heard you.
Never heard you.
No.
Don't know what you're talking about, Dad.
Yep.
Yeah,
so,
it's interesting because, like, I always make jokes because everybody in my house, they're all female. With 2 daughters and my wife, and I'm like, just treading water in the estrogen ocean, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do with a boy. So it should be pretty interesting.
Our story. We got 4 daughters, and the grandson's the first one in 52 years.
Just amazing.
So
just amazing.
So we've been there, and
so cool.
I mean, we were amazed at the granddaughter. But the grandson, he's here every day. In fact, everybody's heard him in the background. And when I was in the hospital, I felt like I missed so much. I was only gone 4 days, but I missed so much. I looked at him the other day and I go, oh my God, he looks different already. He's starting to look like his dad.
Isn't that weird though? Like, I do the same thing. Like, I think I was gone for like 7 or 8 days with Glidden just this last time. And I came home and I was like, I think both of the kids grew like 3 inches, like, no lie. And I'm like, this is bizarre to me.
Yeah, sunshine.
Like, have I been gone that long?
Well, but the good news is there's so much age difference with the baby and the girls that you're going to have a lot of help. So congratulations.
Thank God for that.
And you're having a Thanksgiving baby.
We're supposed to be having a Thanksgiving baby. And now it appears like we're going to be having a Halloween baby because this baby is coming much faster than anticipated before.
Well,
so the doctors are looking pretty close. They're looking pretty close at Kirsten, just making sure everything is progressing the way it needs to progress and all that fun stuff. So
well, as long as it's healthy, that's all that matters. And
that's what I say, man. Yeah.
Our neighbor across the street, she's ready to pop too in about 3 weeks. So,
wow.
So I'm excited as heck for you guys. I'm glad mine's not popping. So that's all I can say. I'm happy for you, and so we know where we're going to be able to find you for a while. Ron says name him Dracula.
That's an idea.
I want to suck your milk.
Just call him Drac.
Yeah. I don't.
Awesome.
I think Kirsten would kill you.
She might.
Yeah. While she was under
she'd
drugs.
probably veto that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
You still got time to change it. But
it'll be fine.
I think Lincoln is a lovely name. I think it's historically going to make him stand out among the rest.
I hope so. Yeah.
I have friends that named all their kids after presidents.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, Jackson, Truman,
That's so cool.
And let's see,
Wow.
I can't remember the rest of their names right now off the top of my head, but I remember playing with all of them. So
wow,
it was they're just great kids. Of course, they have a lot. He's going to have a lot to live up to.
Oh yeah. He's the poor little guy.
So,
his sisters are going to give him a lot of grief, I think.
Well, actually, that's their job.
Exactly. It's a God-given right.
That's right. It's their job to give him all the crap that they can. But should anybody else give them crap, they're going to take care of it.
Oh yeah, heads up.
Yeah, that's right, because they're going to be very, very protective. So I am glad to hear that you guys are going to be parents again. I know that you guys are such good parents, and even though I've heard you on your other radio show, I know that you don't talk like that in front of the girls, because I know that. Oh God, no, I can't. No. They say that kind of stuff out loud at school. Yes. So, but I know your daughters are just beautiful, and I know they take after their mother on that. And right. Yeah. Well, definitely. But they're beautiful girls, and you guys have done a great job.
Thank you.
So,
thank you.
Oh, Brenda Holmes says that you need to catch up with Max and Ruby. So get ready for that as well. So nice. Nice. So when you guys are doing hospital stuff, who's going to take over tours for you while you're busy? I've got my buddy Chris Case. Yeah, I got my buddy Chris Case, who's going to be running the show for us. Is he going to be camping out in the building for you? Yeah, as many times as Chris has been to the Malvern Manor, he has never stayed the night there. So I don't think he will. But I guarantee we were the first ones ever set up tents in your lobby. It was amazing, by the way. I still tell that story. It was cold. Tell that story. It was cold. So it was cold. I mean, it's one way to keep the heat in. So everybody, we've got this is our last break. So you guys go get a drink or whatever, get your last questions, and come on back. Join me here as we finish up with Josh Hurd. We're in WBHM DB out of Birmingham, Alabama. Hurry on back.
listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, the best in paranormal talk, only on Paranormal Experienced Radio, broadcasting live out of Birmingham, Alabama.
Welcome back to the Paranormal Pride here on WBHM DB in Birmingham, Alabama. Oh. Okay. Well, guys, I'm talking to Josh Hurd here, and I hope everybody's having a great time. And we're going to talk about what you have coming up besides the baby.
Yeah, besides the baby. That's good stuff. No, I have, so many different irons in the fire going on there.
Keep on going, Josh.
So I've got A Brush with Evil 3 coming out in the spring. We've got obviously Into the Light Part 2 is coming, hopefully sooner than later. There's a lot of different projects going on right now. And starting a new little venture with my buddy Hauser and my buddy Seth and Chris. We're going to try to start making some fun paranormal documentaries as well, but we've got a lot of things going on over at VidiSpace as well. So like you were saying earlier, like people can watch like live streams of Malvern Manor, which is so cool. And there's been a lot of interesting things coming out of there lately. A lot of unexplained noises. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. My phone was blowing up as I was leaving and on my way home, and everybody was like, "What's going on at the manor? Who's in the manor?" I'm like, "Well, nobody's in the manor tonight. Like, the place is empty." And they're like, "Well, somebody's in there. Like, it sounds like somebody's in there, banging and clanging and all that stuff." And actually twice that same week had to go back to the manor just to clear the building to make sure nobody was in that building, because it was absolutely bizarre, like some of the noises and things that we were getting out of that. So the live streams have been super cool. And I even find myself like sitting down and watching what's going on at the manor, even though I've spent all day there.
Yeah.
So
and
it is what it is. I think it's a labor of love, right?
Yep. So when that's on Paranormal Warehouse and other things, you only do that when no one's got the place booked. Correct?
Yes. Now, what I do is we do have a camera up, and I always ask, I'm like, "Hey, are you camera shy? Do you mind if this camera is going?" And if they have an issue with it, like, I will absolutely just take the camera down, put it in the office, whatever. And it's never an issue whatsoever. Most people are like, "Heck yeah, leave it going," and all that stuff. So, but I always make it a point to ask, it's because, if people don't want to be on, the internet or wherever, like, they absolutely shouldn't have to be. That's for sure.
Right. Because some people, because I know that when I see the Garnett house, it seems to be either when the guys are there or it's empty.
Yep, absolutely.
And I have never seen anybody except for you when I've watched some of the stuff on Paranormal Warehouse. The bad part is I don't have time to sit there and watch all that stuff, and it doesn't seem like they keep a whole lot of archives on Paranormal Warehouse.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on YouTube then, if it gets bumped to the YouTube channel, or how exactly that works.